enforcement officers may be called in, then I must declare an interest as part of the development control committee.
Not that we're aware of. We have tried many routes, and that wasn't one of the options open. So I don't think that is the case. You won't think you.
No.
Just in case, that I would prefer not to speak.
Thank you, Chairman. I've put this on the agenda due to the growing concern of members of the public and some of the traders in town. The town clerk has in receipt of 45 letters of complaint, and there are another 10 coming in on their way, so over 55 letters of complaint. Basically, what the complaint is, firstly, this is a vehicle that is driving across the pavement between the traffic lights, and then creating what was one stall is now 3 stalls, and it's expanding onto the pavement and the highway itself. So whilst they do own a little bit of land in the front of the side of the property, they're now expanding onto the pavement itself. You may have seen from some of the pictures I've taken, they've also put a sign on the lamppost, quite a large sign. And you'll also see that the expansion, if somebody is browsing at that stall, would restrict the pavement to virtually nil in that area where the sign is, and also on the corner where the pedestrian crossing is. A lot of people are having to walk into the road, and that is highly dangerous, particularly as cars are going around the corner from the traffic lights, going along the green pretty quickly. It is the gateway into the high street, and people coming off the coaches are witnessing quite a lot of people browsing what is not the best looking shop or store in the area. Yes, it's quite entitled to sell these products, but I don't believe this is the right location for it. The main concern is the fact he's parking a vehicle on the pavement. What other trader do you know, or even high street trader do you know, that is allowed to park there any sort of vehicle outside the shop and set up a stall from it? I don't think it should be there, and obviously 55 other people, members of the public, traders, young people that are written in that have buggies and things that can't get past when this stall does get busy. So it is quite a serious problem now, and it's been going on for quite some time. I believe there is an owner of the property. He sublets to a 99p shop, and this is sublet again. This space is sublet again from the 99p shop. That's what I've been told. I will need to clarify that. But what I would like to see happen in the first instance is we write to the property owner and see whether he knows what's going on in this area, whether he knows whether it's being sublet. And I'd like to know his views and whether he's intending to let this happen and continue to happen. If that fails, and he is happy to let that continue, I think this council ought to start looking at some plans as all bollards, so he can't move his vehicle across the pavement, which I believe is illegal. Open for other comments, please.
Yeah, thank you, Chairman. Yeah, I would support everything that's been said. My concern is on safety grounds. I witnessed a number of times at the weekend. There were a significant number of people around there, and the way the stall is set up does actually encroach on the import area adjacent to the crossing. And when there were just only a small number of people there, it greatly restricts access to the crossing, and I think there's quite serious safety concerns there with the setup as it is.
Yes, I'd like to add to that this is the busiest area in Burnham-on-Sea. It's the heaviest footfall, and at the weekend this is definitely a safety problem. I have been there and looked at this myself, and I'm pretty annoyed about it. It's something that's going to be done to stop this.
As the pavement is technically part of the highway, have we or should we be able to consult the County Council highways officers about what is allowed legally and what isn't? They might be is the mission.
Well, if I can just say that it didn't happen last year, but it did happen the year before, and we tried several avenues, one being the police and the other being highways. Police said it was highways matter, and highways said they didn't think it was a problem, because when they visited, there wasn't, it didn't appear to be people having to walk into the road for a safety issue. Certainly, if you wish, I can write to them again and ask them to have another look, but which might back up any future thing that you wish to follow up on. So it might be worth sending them a letter at the same time as writing to you.
Right, just had a suggestion that Councillor Young just said that obviously something like Saturdays is the busiest period.
Yeah.
I doubt very much whether county highways officers would make a visit on a Saturday, but maybe some of us who, not unlike me, who have the smartphone technology, if you were around, you could take a short video on Saturday and attach that to an email that might give them the evidence they need.